In this video, I'm going to be discussing the trim mask 1 pixel, trim mask 2 pixel, the select mask plus 1 pixel, and the select mask plus 2 pixel buttons. These buttons are used to help you to defringe your image in the cases where you might have some edge fringing. Now this image was shot on Elastilite, and you can see this little white border to it. In a lot of situations, you're not even going to worry about it, but sometimes you want to really fine-tune your selections or your masks. So that's what these buttons are for. So the trim mask 1 pix, I'm just going to demonstrate this. And you see that just it cut the outer pixel off of the extraction around the whole image. And what it's actually doing is inside the layer mask, it's contracting that entire mask by 1 pixel. So let me undo that here. The trim mask 2 pixels does the exact same thing, but it does 2 pixels in. Now these are really dependent on image resolution, and for this image it's a full body and the person's not taking up the entire camera frame. So once you zoom into it, there's not as much resolution. So in that case, 2 pixels is a little bit too much to be erasing, and 1 pixel will look better in this case. So just use this depending upon your images and what you need, so you're not taking off too much and to just get rid of the fringe only. Let me undo that again. Okay, the next thing to demonstrate is the select mask plus 1 pixel and select mask plus 2 pixels. Now what these are good for is if you need to defringe just a certain area of your image, but you don't want to defringe the entire mask. So the select mask plus 1 pixel, if I click this, it makes a selection of the mask, and then 1 additional pixel on the edge is part of the selection. So the entire transparent area plus 1 pixel is selected, and we're on the mask here. So when you click this also, it selects the mask for you so you're ready to paint. So then you can just grab a black paintbrush, and anywhere you want to defringe you can just paint. Let me undo that here so I can show you another trick. If you hit the Control H on Windows or Command H on Mac, that is going to hide the selection. However, a selection is still made. So now if I'm painting black, targeting the mask again, but you see that now I can do that without looking at the marching ants selection. So it's a little bit easier to see the edge. Let me undo this again here. However, you can see that as I'm painting here, I can go over the edges, and so I don't have to precisely paint, and that is because a selection still is made even though I can't see it. So pretty cool there. And the last one is the select mask plus 2 pixels. The difference between this one is just that it selects 2 pixels in, whereas the 1 pixel select mask plus 1 pixel only selects 1 pixel. So you can see the differences between these. And then just using this one, I would be erasing more. And of course in this image, like I mentioned before, that's probably too much because you can see 2 pixels in. You're really erasing areas that you don't want to erase. So I think for most images, the fringe, especially on a white screen with the way the select subject algorithm works, usually 1 pixel is about all you need. And it will too depend on the focusing of your camera. So if you're defocused a little bit on the edge, you might have more of a fringe. But in most cases, the 1 pixel is all you need. Anyway, pretty basic. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something from this.